Vinted have just announced some new terms and conditions which come into effect from the 8th of September, and well, some of them, they're a little bit woolly and open to interpretation. And I'm going to touch on a few over the next couple of videos. Now, the first one I want to touch on is delisting and relisting. Now, if you're an eBay user, you will be all too familiar with the whole process of delisting an item if it hasn't sold within 90 days, and then making some tweaks to it and then selling similar and listing it up again. And it's a common practice, and actually eBay tell you to do this as well, because it keeps your shop and your listings relevant and fresh, and means that you'll probably get sales. Well, you will get sales quicker compared to just leaving them for a year and they just stop getting promoted and you'll never sell them. But Vinted are a little bit different. Once you put a listing up, your listing's up. It doesn't really fall into a stagnant state like eBay does. And the latest bits of terms and conditions is Vinted aren't going to tolerate just delisting and relisting, just ending a product and then listing it again to try and get you a little bit more visibility. I think they're trying to push people to use the bump feature more so they can make more money. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. And also, they're looking at bulk delisting and relisting. They're just not going to tolerate it. And the upshot is if you do it on a regular basis, your listings potentially will be hidden, and very worst case scenario, your account can be restricted or banned. And I want to know, what do you guys think of these new T's and C's? Again, they're not coming into force until the 8th of September, but it's some interesting changes. They've also talked about using third-party software, which I'm going to come on to tomorrow because that's a little bit more in-depth. Now, what does the actual T&C say? This is what it says. There's a whole bunch of these, so I've got the specific one relating to this video, and it is: as a seller, you must not delete and relist the same item multiple times or multiple items in bulk. You're not allowed to do that. So once you've listed it, it stays there till it's sold. And if you want to get a little bit more traction, you have to use the bump feature. So yeah, I'm going to touch on tomorrow the software, because there's a big bit in their new T's and C's about using third-party software and what you can and can't do. But what do you guys think about this ending and selling, delisting and listing? What do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know.